When was the last time your wife genuinely desired you? Not out of obligation, but because she genuinely wanted you. I'm Natalie. I help married business owners strengthen their love life to elevate their business success. In this video, you're going to learn exactly how highly successful men keep sex alive even after 10, 15, 20 years without pressure, obligation, chasing, and without losing respect in your marriage. A sexless marriage leads to divorce. If intimacy has dropped, it's usually because of unspoken resentment, guilt, shame, fear, some sort of fear, predictability. Here's what you want to stop asking is, how do I get more sex? In business, we talk, you hear it all the time. What's in it for them? Always frame it for them, not for what you want. Can you imagine doing that selfishly in business? No one's going to buy from you. We give you referrals, nothing. So I have to let you know that I put together a free framework on the 5 steps to rebuild respect, connection, and support in your relationship. It is for you to start applying tools tonight for your wife. The link to download is in the video description below or pinned comment below. Kind of irks me is most men think we just need more time together. We just need a vacation. We need to just spend more money on eating out a lot. It'll come back naturally. No. The truth is, it's actually dragging you further into the hole. You didn't lose the spark. I'm telling you, it's right there. You got to create it, right? So you stopped creating the conditions that produced it. The 3 things that changes everything. Emotional safety before physical intimacy. If she doesn't feel emotionally safe, she won't physically open up. You can't build attraction on top of all emotional instability. Leadership and energy, not pressure. Most men kill intimacy by acting at the wrong time, creating pressure, taking rejection personally. Highly successful men don't chase sex. They lead the environment that they're in because what they do is they bring in calm, confidence, clarity, direction. That's what creates desire. Can I also add in intentionality? Yes, consistency over intensity. One great date night won't fix months, even years of disconnection. Attraction is built in the small, consistent moments, just like in business, the small, consistent actions. How you speak to her, how you acknowledge her. Are you specific with your acknowledgments? How you lead conversations, how you handle tension, that is daily leadership, and she is in your life daily. Not occasional effort. You want the practical execution of this, you want to start tonight, don't initiate sex. If anything, initiate your presence towards her. Lead a calm, intentional conversation. Acknowledge something specific about her, remove pressure completely, and literally watch the shifts. Listen to me. I get tired by the end of the night. Right? But when my husband steps in with his leadership skills and his intentionality and being present and acknowledging me in specific areas that matters to me, no matter how tired I am, we're going to have fun together that night. If sex feels like a struggle or a chore or a task, that is a signal for you. It's not a problem. And ignoring that signal will make it worse. You know this. Most sexless marriages end up in divorce. And this is how you can regain it, rebuild it, recreate it back. Sex doesn't die because of time or lack of chemistry. It dies because of patterns. Even asking what version of me creates attraction naturally in my marriage. And that is a shift. No tension left unresolved, no walking on eggshells. Not roommate energy, not underlying, resentment. My friend, if you're serious about rebuilding that connection back in your marriage, that attraction and support in your relationship, download the free framework below. The link to download is in the video description or pinned comment below. Get it, apply it tonight. You're going to thank me later. So what the 1% do differently here is that they don't negotiate desire. You can't. That's very, very hard to do. They rebuild it. Right? They can rebuild it. They're in control of it because they understand that attraction is a byproduct of respect, emotional safety, leadership, presence, and they do not rely on luck ever. They rely on the morals, standards, and their values. A man who knows how to create attraction in his marriage never has to chase it. Most women don't operate well under pressure. And when you are intentional with this, with your leadership skills, that pressure completely drops and desire has more room to rise and be there as you are creating it. After 15 years, your wife doesn't respond to the effort the same way she did in year 1. Back then, attraction was easy, right? Now it's responsive, which means she feels, then she opens, not the other way around. We are more complicated than men. I get it. We're not as literal as you guys are. Once you understand our minds, our beautiful minds, we're actually quite simple. We just want to be heard, feel valued, feel respected as well, and appreciated for our small efforts, no matter how small, micro small they are. When you acknowledge those and you are intentional, just like you are in business, watch your marriage, again, regain that respect, love, attraction, deep connection, sexual intimacy, you name it, all back. And fun and adventure, right? Instead of always have it to be routine. Routine is very helpful, but sometimes, that's your partner, that's your spouse. You gotta have fun in your marriage. If you're not having fun, then what is this? What marriage do you have? I personally want to know. So if you feel like you are lacking in this area, and you're courageous enough and bold enough and serious enough to figure out what those patterns are in your marriage, I highly recommend you book a free strategy call with me to identify what those problems are. You'll come out of it with more clarity, confidence, and tools even to apply in your marriage tonight or even this weekend. Okay, it's no cost to you. You have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. So feel free to book that call with me. And if you want to learn how high-performing men rebuild that emotional connection after years of distance, highly recommend you watch this video next here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.